Welcome to the 2021 Blu-ray Collection video by me. A video a lot of you have been asking about, and I do it every single year, and when I get in the mood, it gets me excited to grab all my Blu-rays and talk about them and show them to you and do all the fun stuff. And then we get to the editing part, and then I want to cry my eyes out, especially with the rendering time. But that'll happen later on. Right now, in this moment, I'm really excited to come back here and do it for like the 7th year in a row, which is insane. Every year it grows, but this year, I'm going to let you guys know, it got bigger, but it didn't get a whole lot bigger like usual because, you know, the big sickness that happened last year, and it's still technically happening right now. So yeah, so the Blu-ray collection has grown, but it has not grown a ton. So just like every year, I have a few questions I always get asked I'm going to answer like always. First things first, where do I get the shelves? I get them on Amazon. I might leave a link in the description if you want to go get them. They're like $100. I got 3 of them. You can only see 1, 2... There's a third one right here that you can't really see, and it's not even a quarter way full. It's again, because I bought it because I was running out of room, and then, you know, pandemic happened. So, I'm going to fill it up. It's just like these two. So yes, I get it off Amazon. I will leave a link in the description if you guys want to go get it. The next question is where are all my slipcovers? Now, recently, I've been keeping all the slipcovers because slipcovers are very cool and they're very nice and textured for the movie. A lot of them have gone because last year I had to move rooms and they were lost into the trash by Mother Hubbard. So yeah, they're gone, and I'm really sad about it. But that's from the past. Besides that, usual questions, people are like, why don't you own this movie, that movie? And you know what? I still want you to keep commenting because I promise you guys, I look at every comment and I say, hey, I need to own that movie. But besides that, they're in alphabetized order. I'm really excited, guys. Let's get started for the 2021 edition. Sit back, relax. Let's get started. Starting off in the Blu-ray collection, we have 310 to Yuma, an underrated Western. The movie 9. 10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Things I Hate About You, a really underrated Heath Ledger movie. If you have not watched it, please go watch it. The Criterion Collection of 12 Angry Men. I finally got to sit down and watch this movie. This movie is fantastic. I really do like this movie. 12 Strong, it's fine. Best Picture winner, 12 Years a Slave. Oh. 13 Hours with John Krasinski, who is a muscular man in this. 21 Bridges, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Really am gonna miss you, dude. 21 and 22 Jump Street. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's what I'm going to be probably in my life. Rip Chadwick Boseman once again. 42, Jackie Robinson Story. Really good movie. 50 First Dates. 101 Dalmatians and 101 Dalmatians 2, the original movies. 127 Hours. 300, 500 Days of Summer, 1408, underrated Stephen King movie. I didn't even know it was Stephen King. I mean, I've seen the movie, I just never knew it was Stephen King. 1917, the Steelbook, really nice Steelbook, and the movie looks beautiful. 1941, one of Spielberg's first and worst movies. 2001, A Space Odyssey, classic movie. AI Artificial Intelligence, Spielberg's The Accountant. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, classic. Ace Ventura 2, When Nature Calls, honestly, probably funnier than the first movie. Ad Astra, movie looks great. The newer Addams Family movie, it was cheap, and I was like, you know what, I'll add it. The Adjustment Bureau, oh goodness, movie. Adrift. Adventureland, a movie that I really just love because I love the romance. The Adventures of Tintin. The 4K of Air Force One. The Steelbook of Airplane, classic spoof movie. The original Aladdin. The live-action Aladdin. I like the live-action Aladdin. Sorry. The animated Alice in Wonderland. The new Alice in Wonderland, one of the very first Blu-rays I've ever bought, honestly. The original Alien. Then we have Aliens. Alien Covenant. And we have Alien vs. Predator, which is a guilty pleasure. The 4K of Alita Battle Angel, a movie we want a sequel to. All the money in the world. Yes, this movie. I've seen it like once. Always. Oh, The Amazing Spider-Man. Yeesh. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Hopefully they're good in the new Spider-Man. American Honey. And American Hustle. American Made. The American Pie Collection. American Psycho, classic movie. I wish I got it on 4K. I know it's out there somewhere. American Sniper. American Werewolf in London, movie I watched for the first time last year. Really liked it. Amistad. The original Anchorman. Anchorman 2. Anna, it sucks. I don't care. I don't know why I own it. The first Annabelle. Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Comes Home. Ooh, Ant-Man. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I caught that. Ant-Man the Wasp. Antebellum. Listen, is this 4K? It is 4K. Why did I buy it 4K? Okay. Movie's really bad, but don't watch it. Annihilation. Apocalypse Now. Apollo 13. Aquaman. Yeah, Jason Momoa. Arachnophobia. Really underrated movie. Why does no one ever talk about Arachnophobia? Argo. Arizona. Underrated movie. If you ever seen this movie, Dan McBride. I got on 4K. Really underrated. Armageddon. I like Armageddon. Made me cry. Arrival. The Art of Racing in the Rain. Assassination Nation, which is from the creator of Euphoria, and I really like the movie now a lot more than I did. And the Atlantis movies. Atomic Blonde. The Austin Powers trilogy. Give me a fourth one, please. Avatar. Can't wait to see Avatar 2, 3, 4, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a 5. The complete collection of The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender. This is a great series. I really recommend it. It's so good. And I actually haven't really started on Legend of Korra. I'm gonna watch it one day. I have the whole set, obviously, so I'm gonna watch it at some point. The original Avengers. And yes, I know I need to upgrade to 4K. Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers Infinity War. And I do have the 4K of Avengers Endgame because that movie is glorious on 4K. Of course, The Aviator, classic Leonardo DiCaprio. Away we go. Underrated John Krasinski movie. He's really good in the movie. Really good. The Babadook. Good movie. Of course, Edgar Wright, Baby Driver. Love this movie. Back to the Future. Reason why we all love movies and blockbusters. The whole trilogy on Steelbook. I love the Steelbook. I love the movies. One day I should review probably them. Bad Boys. Bad Boys 2. And then Bad Boys for Life. Probably my favorite. Either this or 2, honestly. Bad Santa. Bad Santa 2. The Bad Times at El Royale on 4K. The original Bambi. The original Adam West Collection Batman television series. This is cheesy, and I have definitely not watched all of it. I also have the Adam West Batman movie. I have the original completed animated Batman series. This is childhood right there. And then I started buying all the movies. We got Batman, The Mask of the Phantasm. Fantastic movie. Batman Sub-Zero. I grew up with this movie right here on VHS, so I was like, oh, I see it. And I got Batman Beyond, the complete series. Again, trying to collect all the Batman movies. Batman Mystery of the Batwoman. Pretty cool movie. Batman Under the Red Hood. And then I had to get Batman the Killing Joke. And I heard people hate this movie. I thought it was fine, but I haven't actually read the comic, so I should read that. Batman versus the Teenage Ninja Turtles. It was cheap. I was like, why not? All 4 of the original live-action Batman movies. Michael Keaton, Joel Schumacher movies. Yeah. First, Michael Keaton is probably one of my favorite Batmans. And one of the best 4Ks. I rebought these on 4K. The Dark Knight trilogy. If you have a Blu-ray player or a 4K TV, these are must-buys. Like, I am not joking. Please buy those on 4K. Batman vs. Superman, yeah, the Ultimate Edition is way better. Baywatch. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. The original Beauty and the Beast. The live-action Beauty and the Beast. Beer Fest. Beetlejuice, my favorite Tim Burton movie. Being John Malkovich. This is the Criterion Collection. Really good movie. Weird as hell. Weird as hell. Better Watch Out. Underrated horror movie. If you've not watched it, please go watch it. The Big Freaking Giant. Big Hero 6. The Big Lebowski. When I did this review earlier this year, one of my favorite comedies ever. The Big Short. The Big Sick. Big Trouble in Little China. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. Really, Journey, dang, I can't talk, and it's only in the B's. Bill and Ted Face the Music, fun movie, not the greatest though. Billy Madison, Birdman, Birds of Prey, wish we get a sequel, hopefully we do. The Birds, Black Klansman, probably my favorite Spike Lee movie. Black Mass, Black Panther, Black Swan, Blade Runner, love this movie. But then we have Blade Runner 2049, the 4K. This steelbook is amazing. I love the steelbook. Blind Spotting, my good old pal on YouTube, Jaren. This is one of his favorite movies, and it's a great movie. The Blob, also on Criterion. Blockers. Blood Diamond, Leonardo DiCaprio. Blood freaking Shot, I don't know. I think I bought it for like $5, and it was like new. The Criterion of Blood Simple, one of the first Coen Brother movies, really just, wow. I want to review this movie one day, like honestly. Below, Criterion of The Blue is the Warmest Color. Bohemian Rhapsody, overrated. Bolt. Bombshell, almost called it Bloodshot again, because you know Vin Diesel, family, all those memes, oh my god. Boogie Nights, love, I gotta review Boogie Nights one day. It's one of my favorites. Booksmart. The Bottle Rocket. Haven't actually watched this movie yet. Got on Criterion. Need to watch it. I want to watch all of Wes Anderson's movies, especially before the French Dispatch. The Bourne Identity. The Bourne Supremacy. The Bourne Ultimatum. Bourne Legacy. And I do own Jason Bourne. I know a lot of people hate that movie. I like it. Not great, though. Boyhood. Overrated. Boys in the Hood. Love this steelbook. Underrated Ben Stiller movie. Brad Status. Really good movie. Brave from Pixar. Braveheart. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Got really hyped up for this movie. I really liked it. Didn't love it like everyone else. Breakfast at Tiffany's, classic. And then Breakfast Club, classic. The greatest show ever made in history of television, Breaking Bad. It is a perfect 5-season show if you've not watched it. Please watch Breaking Bad. Bridesmaids. Love that movie. Bridges of Spies. Brightburn, movie my family really likes all of a sudden. Bronson. Brother Bear, love me some Brother Bear. Bumblebee, underrated. No one ever talks about Bumblebee. Like, I know we're getting a new Transformers movie, but Bumblebee was good, guys. Bug's Life. Love this movie. The Burbs, Tom Hanks comedy, love it. Burn After Reading. The Cabin in the Woods. Caddyshack. Call Me By Your Name. The Call of the Wild, a really good new movie I kind of really liked. I grew on me. The Campaign. Candyman, the original one, cannot wait for the new one. I'm really excited for the new one, like honestly. Captain America, the First Avenger, The Winter Soldier, Captain America, and of course, Civil War, Captain America. The 4K of Captain Marvel, Captain Phillips, Carrie, the remake of Carrie, 4K of Pixar's Cars, and I do have Cars 2 on 4K, and then I, of course, have Cars 3 on 4K. Why do I own the Cars movies on 4K? That's a really good question, honestly. Casino, really, really underrated Martin Scorsese movie. Casino Royale on 4K looks fantastic on 4K. The Steelbook of Casper. Now, this movie is childhood. Like, I mean, Casper is childhood, and when I saw this on Steelbook, I was like, I must have you. Castaway. Cat People, Criterion movie that I want to watch. Cat's Eye. Catch Me If You Can, underrated Steelbook movie. Cats. Central Intelligence. The Change Up. The newer movie of Charlie's Angels. The 4K of Chernobyl, fantastic miniseries. Love it. Chicken Little. Love it. Chicken Run. Can't wait for the sequel. The second one comes out, I will be reviewing that movie. The remake of Child's Play. I need to get the other Chucky movies. I would like to have them. Steelbook of Chinatown. Classic. Christine. Overrated. Sorry. Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey version. Christmas Story. Christmas Vacation, the best Christmas movie ever. Watch it every Christmas Eve with the family. Christopher Robin. Chronicle. The Chronicles of Narnia. Really good movie, actually. The original Cinderella. I finally got it. After all these years, I've always said I finally got the original Cinderella animated film. Live action Cinderella. Good movie. Really good movie. I like the live action Cinderella. Citizen Kane. Classic. Clash of the Titans. Not the original one. The 2010 one. And then the Wrath of the Titans, which is 2012, I'm pretty sure. Clockwork Orange. Still haven't watched it in a long, long time. I have watched it. I haven't watched it in a long, long time. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Cloverfield. Almost, I'm dropping everything. The Steelbook of Clueless. Classic 90s movie that my mom really likes. Coco on Steelbook. Cold Pursuit. Don't need to own it, but you know. Collateral. Collateral's really good. Color Out of Space. Weird as fuck. And then The Color Purple from Spielberg. Conjuring. Conjuring 2. We'll get Conjuring 3 whenever it comes out. Con Air. Nicolas Cage. Coraline. People really like this movie, and it is a great movie. I reviewed it last year for Halloween. Corpse Bride. Technically not a Blu-ray, but Courage the Cowardly Dog, the complete set on DVD. Childhood. That's all I can say. Childhood of nightmares. Crawl. The Crazies. Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Stupid Love. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Classic. I love watching those old horror movies. Creed. Creed 2. Creep Show. Creep Show 2. The Crow. Cujo. The movie's a little overrated. Can't lie. Cujo's overrated. Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Curious George. Soundtrack's great. Curse of La Llorona. Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home 2. Ugh. Get off Blu-ray. Dances with Wolves. Movie I had to do a report on. I had to watch it. It's fine. Daredevil. The Criterion Collection of the Dollar Jingling Limited. I haven't watched it yet. Gonna watch it one day. The 4K of the Dark Crystal. Really, really boring movie. Dark Waters. Darkest Hour. 2004's Dawn of the Dead. The Day After Tomorrow. 4K of Days of Thunder. I almost said Top Gun. Days of Thunder. Daybreakers. Dazed and Confused. The Dead Don't Die. Oh, goodness. The original Deadpool, great movie. Deadpool 2, I like Deadpool 2. Deepwater Horizon. The Deer Hunter on 4K. Deliverance, a classic movie. The Departed. Descendants. Detroit. Devil, movie's scary. I like Devil, but movie's scary because I'm claustrophobic of elevators. Diary of the Dead, no, it doesn't hold up. Die Hard. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Live Free or Die Hard. Those are only Die Hard movies I own because those are the ones I really like. Dinosaur. Dirty Dancing. The Disaster Artist. District 9. Django Unchained. Doctor Strange. Don John. Donnie Darko. Don't Breathe. Really excited for the sequel. Even though it looks really different, I want to see it. Oh, and then Dope. Downsizing. Doctor Strangelove on the Criterion, which the long title is Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. That's too long of a title, but it's a great movie. Great movie. All of the original Dracula movies I love. Again, all the classic original ones. Drag Me to Hell. Due Date. Duel, Spielberg's very first movie. Dumb and Dumber. Dumbo. The live-action Dumbo. The 4K of Dunkirk. Easy A. Edge of Darkness. Edge of 17. Edward Scissorhands, probably my second or first favorite Tim Burton film. Ed Wood. 8th Grade. Oh, goodness. Elf. Emma, a movie I don't think I reviewed in theaters, but I watched, and I really, really like. I actually like the movie a lot. Empire of the Sun. Kronk's New Groove and The Emperor's New Groove, which I said backwards, but yeah, Emperor's New Groove. Enchanted. Enemy. The 4K of Equalizer. Equalizer 2, interesting fact about this movie. The very end where the pool is in front of like the storm, whatever, in that storm tower, it's literally filmed in front of my uncle's house. They are standing from my uncle's house. I've been there. Aaron Brockovich. Escape Room, looking forward to the sequel. E.T. Every Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way You Can. The Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2. Army of Darkness, classic groovy movie. The remake of Evil Dead, which I wish they made a sequel. Even though like it's Evil Dead and I like the original ones, that one was pretty damn good. Ex Machina or Ex Machina, or however you want to say it. The Exorcist. The Expendables. The Expendables 2. I do not own Expendables 3 or any of the other ones, which I think there's only 3 at the moment. Extremely loud and incredibly close. Very good movie. I only watched it like one time. The Fanatic. I was told to watch it. I watched it. You should watch it. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And then Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Kind of looking forward to the third one, but I'm really losing interest. Fantastic Mr. Fox, a Wes Anderson movie I have seen and is a great movie. Fantasy Island, fuck this movie. That's all I gotta say. It was like my worst movie of like last year. 2020 ruined me. Was it 2019 or 2020? I think it was 2020. The Farewell, a movie I should have reviewed, and it is so fucking good. Like, oh my goodness. The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. This one's called Fast and Furious, not The Fast and Furious, just Fast and Furious. Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7, Rip Paul Walker, The Fate of the Furious, and then I have Hobbs and Shaw, and I'll get Fast 9. Fargo. Fargo Season 1, great Season 1. Season 2 is probably just as good, but Season 1 is better. I want to get Season 3, but I don't think it's on Blu-ray. The Fault in Our Stars. The Favorite. Fear, underrated Mark Wahlberg movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, one of Johnny Depp's best performances of his career. My boy Zach Collar just reviewed this movie the other day. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, great movie. So damn good. A Few Good Men. The 4K of Field of Dreams. The Fifth Element. 50 Shades of Grey, yes, I know. 50 Shades Darker, and then 50 Shades Freed. My mom read the books, and I call her, those are her movies. The Fighter, Fighting with My Family, Fight Club, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, the 4K of First Man, which is a great on 4K. It looks so good on 4K. The Man with No Name double feature, and then of course The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, which is a great trilogy I have seen like once only. Need to rewatch them. 5 Feet Apart, The 5-Year Engagement, fucking Flash Gordon, Flight, a underrated Robert Zemeckis movie. The Flintstones, a perfectly casted movie. I enjoy this movie. I really like this movie. Flintstones is awesome. The Florida Project. Dragged Across Concrete, overrated movie. I'm sorry. Movie you told me everyone was like really good. Boring. Dreamcatcher. Dread on 4K. Drive. Dude, Where's My Car? When I found this on Blu-ray, I bought it instantly. It was only like $2 at like a freaking stock market or something like that. Flushed Away. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. The 4K of Ford vs. Ferrari, one of my favorite movies the past couple years. Forrest Gump. Can't beat Forrest Gump. The Founder. All the original classic Frankenstein original horror movies. Love those original movies. Free Fire. Friday. Alright, and now I do own the box. It's up there, like it's up on the shelf, but this is the original or all the new Friday the 13th that came out in that big box set. Yeah, these are this movies. Yes, I have it out of the box because OCD. But, of course, Friday the 13th, the original one, Part 2. Part 3 in 3D. The Final Chapter, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7. This one sucks, but Part 8 goes to Manhattan. Jason Goes to Hell. Of course, we have Jason X, which is a guilty pleasure. Freddy vs. Jason, the 2009 Friday the 13th, and then we got a bonus disc that came with it. But yes, I still own the box. It's a very good, nice box. I have the poster above me. It's above my shelf. You can never see it. Friends with Benefits. Fright Night with Colin Farrell. Really like that movie. I like that movie. From Dusk Till Dawn. Frozen. Frozen 2. Fruitvale Station. The Fugitive. Full Metal Jacket. Funny People. Fury. The Criterion Collection of the Game, David Fincher's movie. Game Night. The complete Season 1 of Game of Thrones. Then, of course, we got Season 2, Season 3, Game of Thrones Seasons 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, and we really wouldn't talk about Season 8, but you know, I have to own them all. The Game Plan, Gangs of New York, The Gentleman, George of the Jungle, classic kids movie that I grew up with, Get Him to the Greek, Get Out, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and then we had the female Ghostbusters, which I'm actually looking forward to the new one, Afterlife, whatever it's called. The Gift, Gifted, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Girl in the Spider's Web. I do want to own the original trilogy. Girls Trip, Gladiator, Glass on Steelbook, which I really do like this Steelbook. This is a nice Steelbook. The Godfather Trilogy, Matthew Broderick's steelbook 4K of Godzilla, which is actually a nice steelbook, but a really bad movie. 2014 Godzilla, Godzilla King of the Monsters, the 4K of Godzilla vs. Kong, and then, I still haven't watched this movie, but Shin Godzilla, yeah, I want to watch this someday. Gone Baby Gone, Gone Girl, Gone with the Wind, 4 hours of a classic movie that I've only watched one time. Good Boys, The Good Dinosaur, Good Morning Vietnam, Good Time, really good movie, which proves that Robert Pattinson is going to be a good Batman. Good Will Hunting, Goodfellas, a Goofy movie classic, The Goonies, rest in peace Richard Donner, heard about that news of the day, sad news. The complete series of the Goosebumps show, and then we have the Goosebumps movie, and then we have Goosebumps 2, Gran Torino, The Grand Budapest Hotel, my second favorite Wes Anderson movie, Gravity, and then The Great Dictator, collectors of a Criterion Collection. The Great Gatsby, really good movie. 4K of The Greatest Showman, music's good, movie's overrated. Green Book, a very much probably overrated Best Picture winner. The Green Mile, Green Room, Green Zone, Gremlins, love this movie. And then I actually finally got Gremlins 2, great movie. Greta, Gretel and Hansel, almost said Hansel and Gretel. The new Grinch, I don't need to own it, I think I found it for like $5. Steelbook of Grindhouse, Death Proof, and Planet Terror. Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Guns Akimbo, did not need to buy that movie. Hacksaw Ridge, Hail Seizure, the original 1978 Halloween, and then of course Halloween 2018, the 4K version. And then, of course, we got Halloween 2. I put them in order they're supposed to be, I guess. But even though I want to own all the Halloweens. Hangover 1 and 2. And then, of course, we got Part 3. The Happening, Zach Goller. Once again, your review, man. Fantastic. And then I got Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day to You. The Happy Time Murders. Harriet. And I recently just got the complete 8-film collection of Harry Potter on 4K. I finally upgraded the 4K. Very good on 4K. Not like the best 4K translation, especially the earlier films. Later films look very good, but the earlier ones still look very good. The Hateful Eight. The Hate You Give. Heat. I want to get the 4K. I really do. The Heat. Heavyweights. Fucking Heavyweights. Love this movie. The 2004 Ron Perlman Hellboy. I would like to get Hellboy 2 because I do own the 4K of Hellboy. Don't know why. Hell or High Water. The Help. Her. Hercules. Hereditary, a masterpiece in horror making that is going to be a classic one day to everyone, I think. Hidden Figures. High School Musical. High School Musical 2, the best one. Yeah, I said it. And High School Musical 3, the worst one. The one that came out in the theaters. The 4K of Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, my very first 4K. I probably buy the second one on Blu-ray. And then, of course, The Hobbit Unexpected Journey. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, or however you want to say it. And then The Battle of Five Armies. The 4K Steelbook, or is this 4K? The Steelbook of Hocus Pocus. Kind of excited for the second one, kind of. This is an awful movie. Holmes and Watson, don't watch that movie. Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Hook, love Hook, love me some Hook. The Devil's Rejects, and then House of a Thousand Corpses, and then Free from Hell. House with a Clock in Its Walls. I like this movie. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I like this movie. I say it. I like this movie. I almost love that movie. So everyone that hates that movie, I'm sorry. The Steelbook, How to Train Dragon, beautiful Steelbook. And then, of course, Train Dragon 2 on Steelbook, which is also a great movie. And then the third one, which is, what is it called? Hidden World. Yeah, I almost called it 3. But yeah, good movie, great trilogy, really underrated. Hugo, Martin Scorsese, overrated. Hulk, bad movie. The Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2, even though I probably just watched the first one. I've probably seen the second one. Probably was like a kid. Hunger Games. Hunger Games Catching Fire, the best one and the best book. Mockingjay Part 1 and then Part 2, which, of course, we got The Hunt. Hurricane Heist on 4K. The best opening to a dialogue of a movie. Dad! The Hurt Locker. Hustlers. I Am Legend. I can only imagine. Really good movie. I like that movie. I should watch it again. My dad likes the movie too. I love you, man. And women. Hi, women. I, Robot. I Still Believe. Gotta watch this movie super duper early. I, Tonya. Great movie. Identity Thief. Fun movie. The Ides of March. If Beale Street Could Talk. In Bruges. The Impractical Jokers movie. Inception. The Incredibles. And then Incredibles 2, which I wish I got to buy in 4K, because I have seen it on 4K and it looks beautiful. The Incredible Hulk. Independence Day, happy late July 4th, and then fuck this movie, Resurgence. The Indian in the Cupboard. The complete, fell out of the thing, the complete Indiana Jones collection. I want the 4Ks, and if you have them, you lucky ducklings. Inglourious Bastards. Inherent Vice. Inside Out, one of the best Pixar movies ever made. Insidious. Insidious Chapter 2. Insomnia, great movie. Instant Family, really fun movie. I saw my grandma in theaters. I really like Instant Family. Interstellar, a movie that ever since I watched, I loved and called a future cult classic. People are starting to figure out how good this movie is, and I love that about the movie. The Interview. Interview with the Vampire, one of the most underrated vampire movies ever made. Into the Woods. The original all-collector edition of the original Invisible Man movies. Again, horror fanatic, gotta have them all. And of course, the 4K of the new Invisible Man, my favorite movie of last year, but you know, 2020 is 2020. Collector's edition of Criterion of The Irishman, really like this. I like the movie a lot, it's really long. The Iron Giant, Iron Man 2, and then Iron Man 3. The Island, Michael Bay, underrated movie. Isle of Dogs, the original Stephen King's It. And then we got both 4Ks of It 1 and then It Chapter 2, which I very much enjoy. They are overrated, though. It Comes at Night. It follows the best rainy day movie. Every time it's a stormy rain, I have no movie, and I want to watch a horror movie, I go to this one first. Trust me. Rainy day, It follows. Also, look at that steelbook. Look at that. That is, good movie. Good movie. It's a Wonderful Life on 4K. Don't really own it on 4K, but, you know, It's a Wonderful Life. Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher never go back. Yeah, Tom Cruise, come back, man. Jackie Brown, James and Giant Peach, which this Blu-ray is from John Flickinger, the Flick Pick. I got it out of his car. Yeah, I bought this, or I paid like $1 from him. So thanks, John. Hope you're doing well, my dude. The complete James Bond collection. This goes all the way up to Spectre, which I want to actually sit down and watch all 24 movies before No Time to Die, because I think it'd be kind of cool. Will I review them? Probably not. Just letting you know. The 4K Steelbook of Jaws. I love this thing. It is just, Jaws. Jaws is a classic. And I finally got Jaws 2, Jaws 3, which I can't watch in 3D, and then Jaws the Revenge, which, top 10 worst movie ever made. But it's so good. J. Edgar. I know about the director, but Jeepers Creepers, again, don't want to talk about the director. Jeepers 2, I actually like this movie, but again, director, we don't want to talk about. Jennifer's Body, which is coming up as a cult classic recently, past few years. A lot of horror fanatics have talked about this movie, and it truly is a movie that you need to rewatch if you hated it the first time. The Jerk, Jerry Maguire, Jersey Boys. The Jesus Rolls, really disappointing movie. It was a sequel to Big Lebowski, and it's spin-off, and it's not that really good. Jexy, Jingle All the Way, put the cookie down now. Then, of course, we got John Wick Chapter 2, and, of course, John Wick Chapter 3 on 4K. Really excited for number 4. Jojo Rabbit, 4K of Joker, Joy, Judas and the Black Messiah, really good movie this year. Even though, I need y'all to know, is this a 2021 movie or 2020? Because at the very end of this year, is this going on my top 10 or not? Which comment. I need to know. I need your opinion because I want to put on the list if it is. The Judge, Judy. Oh, goodness, stickiness. Judy Moody and the not so bummer summer, whatever. Judy Moody, childhood basically movie. Jumanji, another childhood. Jumanji 4K, Welcome to the Jungle. 4K of Jumanji, The Next Level. The original Jungle Book, and then the live-action Jungle Book, a movie that people have kind of forgotten. Low-key, really good movie. Greatest film ever made, and I know I want this on 4K. I want the best version. This is literally just a flimsy Blu-ray, but you know, greatest film ever made, Jurassic Park. And of course, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and then of course we got Jurassic World, and then Fallen Kingdom, and of course when Dominion comes out, I will add it to the collection and see it probably 10 times. Just Mercy, The 4K of Justice League, and I do want one day to get the Snyder Cut somehow. Keanu, Keeping Up with the Joneses, Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass 2, and of course Kill Bill 1 and then Kill Bill Volume 2. Criterion Collection of The Killing, which is a great movie about Stanley Kubrick's one of his first movies. If you haven't seen it, like, please watch it. It's really good. The classic King Kong, and then of course we got the 4K King Kong, which is just beautiful looking. I actually like this movie a lot too. Steelbook helps. The King of Staten Island, The King's Speech, The Kingsman Secret Service, and then The Golden Circle, which is not that great. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, underrated. Watch that movie if you can. Knives Out, Knocked Up, Kong Skull Island, not good. I'm sorry. Krampus, Kubo and the Two Strings, LA Confidential, and then of course we got Lake Mungo, which is brand new. I reviewed it a few weeks ago. Go check it out. Review did pretty good actually. Scariest movie I've seen in a long time. I still get slight nightmares in the dark lately. Lady Bird, La La Land, Lady and the Tramp, Last Action Hero, under freaking rated, and I want that 4K whatever when it came out. I think it came out already. League of Their Own, There's No Crying in Baseball, Tom Hanks, love him. Legend of the Guardians, Guardians of Gaou, or Aou, whatever, Gaou, whatever. Good movie. Legend of Tarzan. We got the Lego Movie, Lego Movie Part 2. Just letting you know, if you hear rain noises, it is starting to pour down rain, but we're going to continue. Lego Batman movie, great movie. Lego Ninjago movie, very forgettable. Super duper forgettable. Les Miserables, Let Me In, really good movie. The Lethal Weapon Collection, R.I.P. Rich Donner, great. Love Lethal Weapon movies, love them. Life, Life with Ryan Reynolds, Life of Pi, Life of the Party. The Lighthouse, great movie, so good. Watch The Lighthouse. Lights Out, Lilo and Stitch, Limitless, Lincoln, The Lion King. Lion King, new one. I own it because it just looks pretty, but man, oh man, what a disappointing movie. The 4K Little Mermaid, Little Miss Sunshine, Little Monsters. Oh boy, what a huge flop. I didn't know that, but that was a childhood nightmare movie. Little Rascals, another childhood movie. 4K, oh not 4K, Steelbook of Little Shop of Horrors, Little Women, Live, Die, Repeat, but nearly known as more as Edge of Tomorrow, The Lodge, 4K of Logan Lucky, Lone Survivor, really good war movie, a movie I need to watch more because that's a good movie. Long Shot, underrated. Looper, Rian Johnson, that's his movie honestly. Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Lost Boys, one of the best, if not best, vampire movie. Love and Other Drugs, Love, Simon, one of the best films I've seen in a long time. Ah! I just dropped Ma. I'm sorry, Ma. Don't murder me, please. The original Mad Max, Road Warrior, Mad Max, the 2015 version, Fury Road. Well, I don't know why I said 2015. This movie's freaking awesome. It should have won Best Picture. I said it. Should have won Best Picture. The Magnificent Seven, Maleficent, Maleficent Mistresses of Evil, Mamma Mia. Okay, listen. My grandma likes those movies, okay? My grandma likes these movies. And Lily James. Ooh. Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Mamma Mia. Mine from Uncle. Now I got the song stuck in my head. Okay, stop with Mamma Mia. We're moving on. Man on Fire. Good Denzel movie. Man of Steel. Manchester by the Sea. Mandy, the Steelbook. Ooh, watch Mandy. Marley and Me, sad. Can't watch the ending. Can't watch the ending. Movie also made me bawl my eyes out. Marriage Story, the Criterion Collection. Great movie. Also, little known fact. Last A+ movie I given. Just saying. The Martian. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins Returns. Matilda. The Matrix. Mayhem, which is underrated 4K. Maze Runner Trilogy, underrated trilogy. Me and Myself and Irene. Mean Girls, Me Before You, Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, The Meg, Memento. God, that's a good movie. I think I had to watch it last year fully. Men in Black, Men in Black 2. Don't own the third one, but I do own International, and it's not even better than the third one, to be honest. Mid-90s, Midnight Special, Midsummer, or Midsommar, however you want to say it. Midway, Midnight Run, Mile 22, $1 Million Baby, Million Ways Down the West, underrated comedy. I actually do like that movie. I know some people don't. And of course, we got Minority Report, and then we got Misery, and then we got Missing Link. Mission Impossible, the original one. Mission Impossible 2, and of course the third one, which is a good movie. Ghost Protocol, I like to get this on 4K. This movie looks so good. And then of course Rogue Nation, and the best one out of all of them on 4K, Fallout. It is the best one in my opinion. It's a classic action movie. The Mist. And finally, I have messed up the past 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. I reminded myself last year I messed up, and I said the mess up. Moana is one of my favorite Disney movies, not Pixar. The past 2 years I've said Pixar. Disney movies, Moana, and I can't wait for the show. Finally get to figure that up. Molly's Game, Moneyball, Monster Calls, Monsters Inc., Monsters University, Moon, underrated Sam Rockwell, Moonlight, overrated Best Picture, but a good movie, Mother, The Mountain in Between Us, which did I even see? I don't even remember, what? Yeah, Idris Elba, have I seen it? I don't know. Mrs. Doubtfire, Mud, the original Mulan, and then I do own the 4K of the new Mulan. Looks beautiful, but it's not good. Oh, this movie's stuck. Mule, the original, only first one, Mummy. Then we have the Brendan Fraser Mummy, Mummy 2, and then we have the Mummy 3, which sucks. The Mummy with Tom Cruise, which sucks. Munich, The Muppets, Murder on the Orient Express, and the sequel, which I don't know if we're ever going to get, because, you know, Armie Hammer's in the movie, so... My Cousin Vinny, great movie. Nebraska, Neighbors, and then, of course, we got Neighbors 2. The Never Ending Story, classic movie, and then, of course, you know, we got the second one, which I can't find the third one anywhere, which I do want to own, but, you know. New Mutants on 4K, really disappointing movie. Oh, my goodness. Nice Guys. Good. Nick and Miranda's International Infinite Playlist, sorry. And then we got Night at the Museum. Night at the Museum. You see how hard that ripped off? My goodness. 2, 3. Guys, clean your Blu-rays. Don't be a me, honestly. Night of the Living Dead. A Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightcrawler, great movie. Nightingale, whew, that movie, holy moly. All of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, including the remake. Noah, No Country for Old Men, Nocturnal Animals, and the original Nosferatu. The Notebook, No Strings Attached. Natalie Portman is very sexy in that movie. Now You See Me, The Nun. Top 10 favorite movies of all time. Oh Brother Art Thou. I was thinking about the Coen Brother movies, but Oh Brother Art Thou. I need to review this movie because this is a hidden gem in a masterpiece of filmmaking. That's how far I'll go with that movie. Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, and then Ocean's 8, which is not as nearly as good as the other ones. Oculus. Old school. We're going streaking, guys. Oliver and Company. The original Omen, and then of course we got Omen 2, Omen 3, The Omen Awakening, which is 4, and we have the remake, The Omen 2006 version. 4K of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, classic in the making. Second top 3 favorite movies of all time, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, a movie I should review. It's also in my intro, so I should review it. The 4K of Onward, underrated Pixar movie. No one gave that movie credit, especially when the sickness started. Over the Hedge, Over the Top, thanks to John Flickinger. Overboard, 4K of Overlord. We have Pacific Rim, which I do like, and then we have this piece of shit. The 4K of Pan's Labyrinth, it looks beautiful on 4K. Whew, buy that on 4K. Pain and Gain, I like Pain and Gain. Paper Towns, Paranorman, the 4K of Parasite, which looks amazing. I had this on Blu-ray, and I rebought it on 4K. Guys, it truly is a... 4K looks so good. We have the Passengers movie, which is slightly open. I don't know how to close it. Okay, Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence, you know, kind of movie. Patriots Day, I know a guy who was an extra in this movie. Patriots Day. Ugh. Paul. Ooh, Payback. The Peanut Butter Falcon, one of my mom and dad's favorite movies that comes on TV. They will play it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, a cult classic masterpiece. Said it. Peppermint. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The original Pet Sematary. No fair, because then we have this remake, which Pete's Dragon, great movie. The slightly underrated Pete's Dragon live action that we got a couple years back. Peter Pan, Peter Pan Return to Neverland. The Steelbook of the Phantasm, which is, whew, I want the other ones, but that first one's really good. The original Phantom of the Opera, Phantom Thread, Philomia, Grandma got it for me. Steelbook of Pineapple Express, the original and frightening Pinocchio, which is a very scary movie. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Pirates 2, Pirates 3. I like that original trilogy. Then we get Stranger Tides, which is and I hate this movie. People like this one. I hate it. I think it's the worst one. Pirates Band of Misfits, The Place Beyond the Pines, underrated. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Platoon, Point Break, and I do not own that piece of shit remake. Detective Pikachu, Polar Express, Poltergeist, the original, Popstar, Possessor Uncut on 4K. I wish I got to review this, because, wow, talk about bloody. The Post, the newer Power Rangers movie, and then we have the original Predator. Predators, I like Predators. And one of the worst movies ever, The Predator. Oh my, so bad, so bad. The Prestige, The Princess and the Frog, Prisoners. Ooh, come here, Prometheus. Prometheus, yes, Prometheus. Leon the Professional, Oscar-winning Promising Young Woman, great movie, glad it won screenplay. The Proposal, Psycho and Steelbook, top 5 greatest film ever made to me, one of my favorites of all time as well. Public Enemies, Pulp Fiction, classic. Criterion Collection of Punch Drunk Love, Queen and Slim, A Quiet Place, I don't know if you can really see it, but A Quiet Place, and I, of course, will buy A Quiet Place 2 on 4K when it comes out. We got Rain Man, Raising Arizona, the 4K of First Blood, and all of them are on 4K, Rambo 2, 3, Rambo, and then 5, which is Last Blood, all of them on 4K. Steelbook of Rampage, oh goodness, Sticky, Rango, Ratatouille, Ray, the 4K of Raya and the Last Dragon, great movie on 4K, great. Ready or Not, 4K of Ready Player One, Real Steel, underrated movie. Please watch Real Steel if you haven't. And then Red Dragon, Replicas, don't watch Replicas. The 4K of Requiem for a Dream, movie's fucked up. The Rescuers 1 and 2, Reservoir Dogs, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one that basically kind of ruined the entire series, 6, which I'm actually kind of intrigued about the new movie. I'm intrigued. Return of the Living Dead, one of the movies I actually want to review one day. It's a great movie. And then Part 2, which currently has a 0% Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. The Revenant, Revenge, underrated revenge movie. Revolutionary Road, the rhyme section, box office flop movie. Richard Jewell, and then of course we got Rick and Morty seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, and season 5 is currently on TV at the moment. The Ring, we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and then of course Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes, the original Planet of the Apes films, which is very cheesy. Risky Business, Roadhouse, Robin Hood, the Disney version. Steelbook of RoboCop, really cool steelbook, and it was like $5, so I was like, why not? Rocket Man, Rocky, and yes, I need to own the other Rockies. Rocky Horror Show, Role Models, Room, The Room, great. The Criterion Collection of Rosemary's Baby, Rough Night, which is a rough movie, but it's alright. Rudolph, who doesn't like Rudolph? The Rundown's awesome. Rush Hour Trilogy, Safe House, and this beauty right here, the Samurai Jack Complete Collections, including seasons 1 through, is it 4 or 5? Don't really remember. Gotta rewatch this whole show one day, but this is a good, it's 5 seasons. Great show, one of the best, go watch it. Salem's Lot, scary vampire movie. I actually really want a remake of Salem's Lot. Like, I would want to see it. This one's scary as hell, but I think they could really do a good remake. The Sandlot, great movie. San Andreas, Sausage Party, oh god. Savages, Saving Private Ryan, or Ryan's Privates. Saw Collection, And then Jigsaw, and I will get Spiral, even though it sucks. Scarface, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I hope we get the sequel that they're talking about. Schindler's List, Scoob 4K, it was like $1. And then Scooby-Doo, the good Scooby-Doo. I like this movie. Perfect casting. I love the original Scooby-Doo. We have a Criterion Collection of Martin Scorsese shorts. This is really inspiring to me. I had to watch, I didn't have to. I wanted to watch these. Very inspiring stuff, and I loved seeing that kind of stuff. Scream, which I am looking forward to Scream 5 or Scriffum, whatever they're going to call it, but Scream 2. And then, of course, we got Scream 3 and Scream 4. Scream 5 or Scream, I want to see, but I think it might be bad. Can't lie. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Searching. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Secret Window. Serenity. Ooh, boy. My man, Zach Pope. You love this movie, and I love this movie too, my dude. It's great. A Serious Man. Seven, my favorite Fincher movie. Seven Psychopaths. The Shallows. Shameless Seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And then, 9. And then season 10, not available on Blu-ray. Season 11 was the final season, and I don't know if it's gonna be on Blu-ray. It bothers me that this is the last one I have. Like, 10 is not on Blu-ray anywhere. That's annoying. Make it on Blu-ray, please. The 4K of Shape of Water, one of my favorite best pictures in the past few years. Shark Tale. The Cornetto Trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End. Favorite one's probably Shaun of the Dead, but World's End's right up there, and Hot Fuzz is just as good. Could be better sometimes. Some days there's days Hot Fuzz is a little better, but to be fair, Shaun of the Dead is near perfect. And of course we got The Shawshank Redemption, my boy Jaren's favorite movie. Great film, great movie. 4K of Shazam. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes Games of Shadows. One top 5 favorite movies of all time. The 4K of The Shining, which is a beautiful movie. And Doctor Sleep, the 4K version. Fucking great. This should not be as good as it is. It's really good, guys, if you haven't seen Doctor Sleep. Shivers. The complete 4 film of Shrek. Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 are classics. The other two, Shrek's love, Shrek's life is all I gotta say. Shutter Island. Sicario. Sicario Day of Soldado. Side Effects, a really good movie, especially with what's happened in the past few years. Movie. It's kind of scary how almost realistic it is. Signs, favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. Zach Goller, my buddy, dude. Been talking about this whole review, the whole collection video. Signs is great, and I loved your review of it, and Signs is one of my reviews last October. So go watch my Signs review, and watch Signs, because it's great. Silence. Silence of the Lambs. Silver Linings Playbook. A Simple Favor. Sin City 1 and 2. 2 is not that great. 1's good, though. Sinister. Really scary movie. Watch Sinister if you haven't. 16 Candles. The Sixth Sense. Skyscraper. Skyfall. Sleepaway Camp. Sleeping Beauty. Sleepless. Sleepwalkers. Get some special brownies. Watch this movie. Watch Sleepwalkers. Trust me. Trust me. Watch Sleepwalkers. Sleepy Hollows. Slender Man. Game Blade. Smokey and the Bandit. Snowpiercer. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White and the Huntsman. Blah. And Huntsman's War. Blah. And then we got the Social Network, which you can't even see, but Social Network. The 4K of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm actually not excited, but I do want to see the second one. Sopranos, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 Part 2. Yeah, I have the whole Sopranos show, and I am looking forward to the new movie coming out. What is like the New York movie, basically. It's the prequel. I'm excited for it. Sorry to Bother You. 4K of Soul. Not really a kid's movie after all the critics say it. Great movie, but kid's movie, it's debatable. 4K of Source Code. Southpaw. Space Jam. I'm kind of looking forward to Space Jam 2, kind of. Spaceballs, great. I wish we get a Spaceballs 2. Spawn. Species. The Spectacular Now. Spectre, overrated. Speed. The Spider-Man trilogy, Sam Raimi's original one. Spider-Man 2, the greatest superhero film ever made. I'll fight you about it. Spider-Man Homecoming, and then of course Spider-Man Far From Home. And then, of course, you got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is probably top 3 Spider-Man movie. Spies in Disguise. Split. The SpongeBob movie, which I do want to own the original first one. Spotlight, the Best Picture winner. Spring Breakers. Spy. The Spy Who Dumped Me, underrated movie. No one ever talked about the movie. Stand By Me. The Stand, the original show version, The Stand. And then the 4K of A Star Is Born. We got Star Trek, the original motion picture collection right here. All the movies set. And I haven't seen one of them. I don't remember which one it is. And then we have, of course, we have the Next Generation Star Trek collection, which I have seen all of these movies. And then we got the 2009 one, Star Trek Into Darkness, Star Trek Beyond, which sucks that flopped, basically. We have Solo, Star Wars, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, the complete Star Wars collection, prequels, and the original trilogy. Of course, Star Wars is great. But then we have the new sequels, which we have Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and then this fan service movie, Rise of Skywalker. Step Brothers, probably one of my favorite comedies ever as well. Stir Crazy, underrated comedy. Straight Outta Compton. I remember when that movie came out, my school loved it. We should make shirts out Straight Outta Hillcrest. Like, it's an R-rated movie and we're branding it for children. Cool, good job, school. The original The Strangers. Strangers Pray at Night, which I actually really like. Stronger, underrated Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Stuart Little, written by M. Night Shyamalan. Interesting fact. Stuber, I like Stuber. The Sugarland Express. Suicide Squad, it's not The Suicide Squad, it's Suicide Squad. Super 8. Super Troopers. Super Troopers 2. Super Bad on Steelbook. Love me some Super Bad. And then, of course, we got Superman the movie. Again, Richard Donner, rest in peace. The original Suspiria. Sweeney Todd, one of my favorite musicals. Swiss Army Man. Swordfish, Halle Berry's boobs, basically. Tag. Tag is underrated. Tag is really underrated. Oh my goodness, Sticky. I gotta clean all these movies. The Talented Mr. Ripley. Taken. Talladega Nights. Tangled, and then we got Tarzan. The Steelbook of the Tax Collector, which was like $10, so that's why I bought it. Not really that good of a movie. Taxi Driver, a great movie. Ted 1 and 2, I would love a Ted 3, just saying. Teen Wolf, the original Ninja Turtles movies. TMNT, the 2014 one. I do not own the other one because that one sucks. 4K of Tenet. The Terminal. Or no, Terminal, The Terminal. Gotta say the title's right. The Terminator. T2 Judgment Day. Terminator 3. Terminator Salvation. And then we got this piece of crap, Genocide, or whatever you want to say. And then Terminator Dark Fate. Steelbook of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's Something About Mary. There Will Be Blood. Sticky. The Thing. Are you kidding me? Sticky. Wow. I'm cleaning these movies, for real. This Is 40. This Is the End. Thor. Thor the Dark World. Thor Ragnarok. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbington, Missouri. A Time to Kill. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Titanic. Everyone loves Titanic. Tomb Raider. Tombstone. Great Western. Tommy Boy. Collector's Criterion Collection of Tootsie. 4K of Top Gun. Really excited for Top Gun 2. Total Recall in 4K. Tower Heist. Again, not talking about the director. Movie's funny. The Town on Steelbook. Toy Story. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 3. And, of course, Toy Story 4. All 4 of those movies, A+. I stand by all 4 of them. Traffic. Train to Busan. Love that movie. Train to Busan presents Peninsula. Very entertaining sequel, but nowhere near as good. Training Day. Trainwreck. Transformers. Blah. Dark of the Moon. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Age of Extinction. Treasure Planet. Trick or Treat. Really good Halloween movie. Tropic Thunder. Great comedy. Troy. True Detective Season 1. Fantastic Season 1. Then I own Season 2, which I think I got for cheap. It's not that great. I don't own Season 3, and I hope to make Season 4. True Grit. True Romance. Great movie. Truth or Dare. That movie. Tully. The Turning. I bought this for like $3. It sucks though. It's awful. Ending. Ugh. Twilight. Twilight New Moon. Eclipse. Part 1 of Breaking Dawn. And then of course the finale, Part 2. My mom likes those movies. Don't judge. Twister. Unbreakable. Great movie. Uncle Drew. Very fun basketball movie. Uncut Gems. Future classic. Calling it. Uncut Gems is great. Under the Skin. Couldn't even tell what it was. Underwater, the complete Underworld collection, because Kate Beckinsale, and the first one's actually a good movie, and the second one, but first one's the best one. And then we got Unforgiven, Unfriended Dark Web, underrated sequel movie, Unhinged, fun movie, Until the End of the World. It's like almost a 5-hour movie. It's on Criterion Collection. It was like the sale on July. Bought it. No idea what it is. It just looks cool. But it's like 5 hours long. So, ooh. The Untouchables. Up. Upgrade. The Upside. Urban Cowboy. The 4K and Steelbook of Us. The Usual Suspects. 4K of V for Vendetta. Looks great on 4K. Valley Girl. I don't even know why I own that. It's the remake too. Why did I buy that? Vacation of Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's Vacation. 4K of Van Helsing. We got Venom, kind of excited for Let There Be Carnage. VFW, kind of a cool movie. Vice. The Visit. Box Lux. The Walk. Walk the Line. Seasons 1 of Walking Dead. Season 2. Season 3. The Walking Dead Season 3, Seasons 4, 5, 6, 7 on Steelbook, which is a really nice Steelbook. Seasons 8, and then I will get, or no, that was Season 8, then Season 9. I'm sorry, I messed up the seasons. Basically, when Season 10 comes out and then they all end, I'll probably review the whole series because it's a huge inspiration for me. WALL-E, oh, Wanted, Warhorse, 4K, or no, Steelbook of War of the Worlds. I want the 4K of War of the Worlds. We got Warm Bodies, 4K of Warrior, Watchmen, Seasons 1 and the only season we'll get of Watchmen show. Fantastic show. I'm sad it's only a mini-series. The Waterboy, Waterhorse, Waves, The Way Back, The Way, Way, Way Back. We Summon the Darkness. Movie sucks. Awful. Bought it at Walmart for like $10. Wedding Crashers, Weird Science, West Side Story. I'm pretty excited for the new one with Spielberg directing. Where the Wild Things Are, Whiplash, White Boy Rick, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Love that movie. Widows, Wild. God, you heard that one? Whew. Wild Dogs, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Willy's Wonderland. It's overrated, guys. I'm sorry. Wind River. Winter's Bone. The Witch. The Wolfman. God, that was like 4 in a row. Wolf of Wall Street. One of my favorite comedies and Martin Scorsese movies. Oz the Great and Powerful. The Wizard of Oz. Woman in Black. Women in Trouble. What is this movie? Is this a porno? What is this? I'm sorry if I showed you that. Wonderland, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman 1984, the 4K Steelbook, nice Steelbook. Movie's really disappointing. World War Z, kind of excited for that sequel if they ever make it. Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet on 4K. We got Wrong Turn, and then we got the cheaper Wrong Turn 2. X-Men, X2, X-Men United. X-Men 3, The Last Stand sucks. This one's even worse though. X-Men Wolverine. Whew. First Class, The Wolverine. Then we got Apocalypse. No, not Apocalypse. Days of Future Past. Sorry. Then we got Apocalypse. Logan. Fuck. This is a good movie. That's just plain and simple. Good movie. And then we got this piece of shit, Dark Phoenix, which doesn't even matter. Yes Man. Yesterday. Young Frankenstein. Zack and Miri McPorno. Zathura. Zero Dark 30. Zodiac, great movie. We got Zombieland. Zombieland Double Tap. And finally, we have Zootopia. And that is all. And that is the conclusion of the 2021 Blu-ray collection from yours truly, Jacob Hubbard. Ooh, round of applause, because my God, it is hot in here. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I love, again, doing this. My back is killing me a little bit. Gotta stretch out a little bit. Stretch the legs, everything. Get to stretch the bones, everything. But no, for real, guys, this is so much fun. And I really just, every time I post these videos, I love the support, I love the comments, I love you guys interacting with me. This is seriously one of the best videos I love to do. 7 years in a row, I'm not stopping, nowhere near stopping. I gotta collect more of these because especially now we're going back in the flow of things. I want to buy way more. I want to fill this shelf. It's this shelf just empty. I want to fill it. I want to fill it to the very brim and then buy more. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if there was any choppy editing, my camera did die once. I will admit that. And I'm really hot. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next year for this video. But I'll see you next time on a review. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.